first carry here for Joe Mixon.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Mixon with a first down carry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
Stroud looking to throw.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs, 52 yards.
And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A running play, it's Dowdle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
They run here with Dowdle.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now it's Mixon running right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play.
Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it second down and 12. Now Stroud.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. Touchdown! Dalton Schultz from 17 yards out.
And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A first down throw for Prescott.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. To the air again, Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Prescott on first down. Flush to his right.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
The second down throw now from Stroud. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Following the interception, here's Prescott.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On third down, it's Prescott.
He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, Prescott flushed out right. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott buying time to his left. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
Dowdle is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right
down there.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Parsons.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Prescott looks to throw on first, escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Prescott now.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Prescott yet again. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Lamb in motion left.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this down to the 36.
Now Prescott. Flushed out right.
Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. The slot man in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott escaping the pressure right. That's complete right around the 8. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Meanwhile, Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. There he goes, left side.
Running free at the 45. Joe Mixon. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon.
An even 90 yards.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a...
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Prescott being chased out left.
Brandon Cooks down inside the 10.
Touchdown! Brandon Cooks, 44 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Here's Stroud.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. That's complete to Lamb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Flush to his right. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Here comes 2nd down. Now Prescott.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Here's Dak. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Flushed out right.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Now Dak.
Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a two-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go. The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have two to possibly take this to overtime.
All right, so the Cowboys will go for two here. They're going to try and run for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion successful. And we've got ourselves a tie football game.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Stroud. He gets this complete to Diggs.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Now Stroud.
He'll buy some time right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Bro, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Now here's Stroud.
Here's a diving catch right side. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Prescott.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play.
Here's 2nd down.
One last shot now for Prescott.
This ball intercepted.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.